Hey folks, welcome back to West Virginia Cryptids and Strange Encounters. I know it's been a little bit of time since I put out a video. There's been a lot of things going on with some things around home, a little bit of health issues and whatnot, but everything's good and to go now. But today it's October 23rd, 2021. I'm actually in an area just below Spruce Knob. And if some of you remember the video where I found the tree, or the X, where I found some prints some time ago, and there was an X when I come back. That was in between this tree here and that tree there. Well, the X is no longer there, but this is the crossing that I guess you could say that something was trying to keep me from going back in, if that's what that X meant. So I'm going to head back up in there again, have a look around, do a little bit more exploring, see if I can find any other interesting things, and I want to take you all along with me. All right, I'm at the point where the last time I was here, I remember seeing I guess you would want to call it a break. I can still see it, that it's there, so let's go over and have a look at it. There we go. As I said before when I was here, I don't really know. I'm still on the fence a lot about these breaks and stuff. But it is odd that it's older, as you can tell. But it is odd it's the only one right here. It does got somewhat of a twist to it. But I can't tell because that looks like it's, there may have been a split in it at one time before. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. And I think I'm going, instead of going back up that way first, I never checked these rocks out back here, so I'm gonna walk back here and see what they have to offer. Not much for any hiding spots here. There's some cracks and crevices, but I don't see anything huge. Glad I came the time I did. I know earlier this year there was a lot of posts of rattlesnakes up in this area, and the spruce area and dolly sods. All right, I don't see anything there that is worth taking a deeper look into. So I'm gonna head back down, follow the stream a little bit more. I'm just happy to be back out here. It's been a while. I had some issues. They couldn't figure out why I was having ankle issues. They still haven't really figured it out. But it's getting better. It was actually I'm stuck. The tendons in my ankles. For some reason they were tearing, and I was having quite a bit of pain. But after couple trips to the doctor, I had to have some shots in my ankles. It's slowly getting better. Well, I'm kind of at a crossroads here. I'm trying to decide whether I want to go on back in that way, which gets back to the creek, follow the creek more, or head up that way. It looks like it starts to open up back there. And I may head, I don't know, thought about heading that way too. I'm not sure. I don't know how much this opens up, but I know the creek's right back there. And I kind of like to follow the creek most of the time and veer off a little bit, go back to the creek. Just so I have a point, something I can follow. I think we'll go this way. Well, I'm back at the creek. There it is. And I remember this spot from the last time I was here. Because I remember there was this big turn in the little stream here. And this is grown up with fern. It's all dead now this time of year. So, and we'll keep going this way. We'll get down off the bank here. Try not to fall. Okay, I'll give you a view where I'm at. We'll head that way. Just keep following the stream and going a little further than I was before, and I can still see that spot back here where it opened up, so it kind of meanders that way anyway. So I'm just going to keep heading this way. That one tree break down there is the only thing I've seen. It was there the last time I was here. Nothing out of the ordinary this time. So getting some clouds moving in. I know we're supposed to get some rain. Well, we had rain where I live, but here it didn't say anything until maybe tomorrow. But I'm prepared. I got stuff if I have to build a small shelter with me. Just to keep dry. Huh. Some kind of box. This is a trail I'm on. It's clearly some kind of game trail. There's also a box. I think Might be some kind of bird box. It don't look like a bat box. I think they're usually flat and open from the bottom. Here, let me turn the camera around. Not too bad here. It's dense in some parts and not so much in others. I think I'm gonna head right across here. Try to work my way back that way. Thank goodness for waterproof boots. This looks like a nice place to go. Across the creek one more time. Well, there's what some would call a bow, but I don't know. Let's look at this end. I think it's just natural. It doesn't have anything that would, to me, would indicate that somebody or something done that to it. As you can see, I was able to pull it up. The only thing was there with holding it was basically, it was intertwined in some of the little sticks on the ground. It looks like it actually started to grow back into the ground. I don't know. I don't think it's anything. I think it's more of a natural occurrence. Okay. All right, I'm gonna head back this way and I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, folks. I was getting back to this pine a little bit and I found this. As you can see, it's been broke in two places. There's the I would say is the top of the tree. Then broke there. And up there. That's probably, 9 feet, 10 feet, somewhere in the neighborhood. I mean, it's in the middle of all this here. There is a hole. Oops, about to drop the camera. There is a hole in the canopy there. This could very well be why that's broke. It looks like it's fairly old. Snow load probably as it comes through the canopy. But I just thought it was interesting because there's 2 breaks. Let me give a bigger scope of how far up that is. If you all can see that. Again, I'm not real sure about these breaks and stuff. I still don't know what to think of them. I mean, there's another one. Right there. Let me see how I can get around there. Let's work our way this way. It's much smaller though. So I can figure out a way to get there. Here we go. That's a much smaller one. Tree's probably, 2 or 3 inches diameter, or not diameter, around circumference. And it's directly across from that one, hits over there. But they don't have that typical, that twist that everybody says that some of these stick breaks should have. Swampy. A blister swamp. Gotta watch that out here. You don't even know they're here. You just start stepping on them. There's another one of them boxes. For those of you who don't know what I mean by blister swamp, this all looks like solid ground. And this all is real soft, like it's like a bog, peat bog. See that? It's wet. It's just running water underneath of it. You gotta watch, because sometimes you can sink a good bit. Pretty soft here. All right, I'm gonna turn the camera off because I gotta kind of bushwhack my way through here. All right, that was pretty thick. Oh, didn't want to try to drag the camera through there and knock the branches down. So back to the stream, and as you can see, maybe you can see, back that way is where it looks like it opens up, and I can see that from way down there. So I'm gonna cross the creek again. We'll go up that way. See if I can figure out the best way to cross the creek here. Got a good spot here. Go straight across. It was a little deeper than I thought it was. I don't mind getting my boots wet, but try not to get my bottom of my pants wet. All right, folks, I'm gonna head up that way and maybe just have a little seat for a little bit if I can find some place to sit down and just have a listen. Well, I found a place to sit down. Nice big dead log, and I decided to get my little Garmin out here. I've really never used it much. I just thought I'd carry it with me today, because I always follow the stream or I look at the maps that I in the area, like a satellite view or something where I'm at. But I don't have service here today. But so far, as you can see, maybe you can see here, I'm at the elevation is 3,588 feet, and I've went 2.15 miles so far. And it says I have 3 hours till sunset. As you can see behind me, the clouds don't look too bad. But that way they're getting dark, and I'm not sure if it's going to be rain though. It wasn't calling for rain. Just a slight chance, I think, tomorrow. Sometime mid-morning tomorrow. I won't be staying out here tonight. I'm actually going to hike back and stay in my van again, or just stay in my van. Mainly because it's parked next to the road, and I'm in an area where there's really no homes. Much. I mean, there's a few on down the road, but there's nobody right nearby, and I'm afraid that somebody might kind of mess with my vehicle. I got a lot of stuff in there today, all my camping stuff, some equipment, some cameras, and stuff like that. I didn't even carry cameras back in here today. I didn't really want to set them up. I'm looking to find a good place where I can put cameras up and some long-term recording devices. So that's why I'm here. I'm just kind of scouting around, because this is an area that I came to. It was last year sometime. I don't remember exactly when it was, and I found 2 possible prints. And then when I come back the following week, that X was across, between those trees where I crossed the stream to come up in here. And so that's intrigued me. That's intrigued me to, and has brought me back. I know it's took longer than I wanted to, but at least I'm back. If I find anything else here that's notable, then maybe I can put up cameras and stuff at some time or another. But just those couple little tree breaks that, like I said, I don't know what they are. So far, is not giving me a reason to. And there's a lot of area here. I mean, I'm right below Spruce Knob, so there's a lot of area. And I do know. Let me see here. Yeah, back that way, there are a couple. There's a farm, because I can hear them I was off in the distance hearing cows. I do know there's a farm there, but this is national forest here. So I'm gonna sit here for a little bit. I might make me some. There's a sense of streams here. I'm gonna get some water. I see a hemlock over there, or I might use some pine and make me a tea. Make some tea. And I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, let's go over here and find a good place to get back to the creek and get some nice spot to get some water. Let's see. About a cup. I don't really want any more than a cup. That should be about it. As you can see. Got my little stove here. Isobutane stove. Get her fired up. There we go. Put my sticks over all the way. I'll set that right there. Let her get boiling. We can break off a few of these if we want. Or I could have went up. There's a hemlock across there. Looks like, and one up there. But I'm just going to get some of this pine here. Not too many of them. I'll let the water boil first. But I'm not going to put these in. So after that happens, I'm actually going to put them in another cup. And pour the hot water over them. Get that water boiling, so it doesn't. I don't get sick. There we go. We got about a cup of water in there. Bit of pine. We're gonna make some tea. Yeah, there's a hemlock there. Looks like it. From here it does. And folks, I know I'm doing things like this. It doesn't mean it may be the safest thing. I'm not an expert at this stuff. I've just done some of it for a while. Just taught it as a young fella. There's still things I don't do. I'm still not, that versed on mushrooms. I know chicken in the woods and morels and puffballs and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't go out and just pick up any mushrooms and try to do anything with them. But here we go. Here's hemlock here. Looks like it. Yep. Some people say you shouldn't use hemlock, but I don't know. I have before. I know a lot of people that do. This is what I love doing. I know some of the videos there recently was felt like they were just, mailed in type videos, but that's when I was going through a lot of issues. I had, like I said, I was having ankle issues, and I'd have shots in my ankles, shots in my left foot. And I was trying to do these videos quickly and be done. I was in a lot of pain. And the water's starting to warm up. I'll get ready to make some tea. Well, folks, I've kind of had to let my tea cool. I tried sipping a little bit. It about burnt my tongue off. You can see there's the little pine stems. They're already falling apart. So here we go. Yeah, pretty good. Definitely unsweetened. Yeah, it has that tea. It has a piney tea, you know, a little bit of flavor. Better than warm water. But yeah, not bad. Vitamin C. Not bad at all. Starting to darken up again. More that side this time. It's like it kind of shifted gears a little bit. Because the clouds were moving this way. And kind of stopped. The wind kind of stopped. And now they're kind of moving around back this way. I don't know. It's either that or it's just where I've set. I might be turned around a little bit. It shouldn't be because I'm following the stream up that way. And they were coming down, kind of down the stream a little bit. Yeah, tea. It's pretty good. But now I'm kind of worried that it may rain. It does look rather dark that way. As soon as I'm done with my tea, though, I'm gonna head up the hill, and I should be able to kind of flank my way around and head back down toward the road. So when I finish my tea, well, I'll be back. Well, I'm all done with my tea, and I've got my little rest. But I didn't hear anything while I was sitting here. So I'm gonna head straight up that way. As you can see, right there. There's light breaking through. That should be the little opening that I'm thinking is here. If not, it's close by, and that should go out, come back down, and the road should be back that way. So I'm gonna head that way, and I just want to give you all another little tip that may not come out here quite a bit. It may not come out in the woods. I am in an area where there is rattlesnakes. I know, some folks, West Virginia, how's the rattlesnakes? Well, there are timber rattlers here. When you find a log like this to sit on, don't just walk up to it and don't just sit down. You look all along the edge of it, like my sticks here. I kind of brush along, and definitely listen for one to start with, or even some other snake, copperhead, which I don't know about copperheads here. I don't really. I mean, this is not my area, but where I'm at, there's a lot of copperheads. I don't know if there's many in this elevation, but definitely look along the edges and both sides, and try not to step across. Either walk around it, or if you see there's nothing on that side, a lot of times, if it's not too big of a log to where I have to step too far, like jump or much, I will step on the log and step away as far as I can. But best thing to do is just go around it. And as you can see here in this one, you can see good bit clear underneath from one side to the other. So always look, make sure you're not sitting down where there's something going to sneak up on you, going to bite you. Like I said, look at both sides of the logs. It's a good tip. At least it was for me. So I thought I'd pass that along. All right, folks. Well, I'm gonna head up through here, and when I get up the hill, I'll get back to you guys. I've I've made it to the top of that hill. As you can see, just that little bit in elevation, the terrain changes a good bit. It dries out, kind of rocky. I'm gonna head straight back this way. That'll take me back to the road. You can see all the rocks here. But yeah, it's not been a bad day. We're hiking. Sorry about that. Got caught on a branch. Oh, gotta watch these areas like this. One of these can be anywhere under leaves. It's about 4 foot deep. It's just big enough for your foot to get through. Definitely break your ankle or worse, your other leg. So you definitely gotta be careful. So that's why I have sticks most of the time. Kind of give me a couple other anchor or points of contact, and kind of probe a little bit sometimes. You see, look at this one. You can see this one here. There goes a ways down in there. Like this one. Somebody falls in that, even if, like me, if I fell in that, you got hurt, I'd never get out of there. It looks like a cave back that way. That's pretty wild. You gotta be careful. Oh, that one goes way down in there. Yeah, definitely have to be careful. So I'm gonna let you guys go for a minute and get down there on a little bit less treacherous ground and head toward the road. This goes to show you how quickly, here in National Forest, the terrain changes. We went from kind of marshy land over by the stream, then rocky, like a rocky terrain, crevices, and to like almost like rainforest looking with the pine trees and the moss everywhere. It's crazy. I'm checking this out because there's a nice little trail right here, and you can see these little bogs or whatever, muddy spots. I can see deer prints, and that's about it. No other kind of animals. I was hoping maybe see, of course, Bigfoot prints, but I don't know if I'm gonna find those. But like maybe any kind of bobcat or mountain lion, which a lot of people say they see them. I've never seen one, but a lot of people say they see them here. And it's the one reason why I carry. It has nothing to do with possible Bigfoot. I don't worry about bears too much. They're usually more scared of you than you are of them. But definitely the stories about the mountain lions that people tell me. Wow, this is crazy looking. All right, folks, I should be hitting the road before long. At least I'm hoping so. I should be. So I'll see you then. While on my hike, I seen another stream. I knew that these streams ran down down the hill to the larger stream down here. And as you can see, there's the road. There's the road. I don't think I'm too far off from my vehicle. I don't believe so. My vehicle should be just about a little bit around that turn. All right, I'll get back to you when I get there. All right, there it is. Wasn't too bad. Actually, just right down there. It's right here. Don't get too far off. Well, I'm glad I made it back. Folks, well, I made it back. As you can see, this is my home away from home. I actually bought a Jeep recently, thinking, oh, I'd rather have it. But let me tell you something. When I can't go out and camp in it and tried to sleep in the back of it, it wasn't very comfortable. So that's why I kept the van. I actually have an air mattress in here, and that way if I just want to stop like something like this, someplace like this, hike, and may not want to stay out, that way if I want to just get up and leave instead of have to worry about setting things up, packing things up, I can just do so. So I thought about staying here tonight, but I'm this close to the Spruce Knob, and for some of you that don't know what Spruce Knob is, that is the highest point in West Virginia. And since I'm this close, I'm gonna drive up to the top. I love it up there. The views are amazing. I don't know if I get to see a sunset. Maybe I'll get to see the sunset. Hopefully when it clears off, like it's supposed to by tomorrow, I can see the sunrise. But until then, I want to thank you all for watching the video, and I'll see you next time.